Hey everyone, this is Hollander Cooper with GamesRadar.com here with the legendary David Jaffe. How you doing?
I'm going to give that a 6 out of 10. I don't know. I actually have to say, can I talk to your audience first for a minute?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I feel bad because Gary and I did this interview at PAX, and I was fucking around with Gary. I haven't known Gary for years, but I've known him for a while when he was over at the magazine. And I was fucking with him, and he was fucking with me. We were playing around. And then I see comments like, Jaffe's a dick. He's fucking with Gary. I'm like, I like Gary very much. He's awesome. I'm glad he's a Games Radar. We were just fucking teasing. I wish Twisted Metal came with a sense of humor, because some of those guys fucking need it. I was just joking, motherfuckers, but I want to get that out of the way.
Was there any fear of jumping back into Twisted Metal after some time off?
There has never been a fear, but last week, the best way I can describe it is, I'm a big Spielberg fan, I'm a huge Indiana Jones fan, and everything that those guys released up until the day I walked into the theater and saw Crystal Skull, I was like, oh my fucking God, it's amazing. And I saw Crystal Skull, and it was one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. And so after Crystal Skull, it was a real eye-opener to me, which was, just because these guys are out there saying they love Twisted Metal and they love Eat, Sleep, Play, that's great, and we love that support, and we love that loyalty, but we also have to kind of wear the hat of going, that's not a guaranteed sale. That's not a guaranteed like on Facebook, and that's not a guaranteed tweet of this game is awesome. You don't want to take that fandom for granted, but every game you have to re-earn every single fan, and if you don't, you can end up with a Crystal Skull or a Phantom Menace, and we do not want that.
Are you fairly confident that this new Twisted Metal is not your Crystal Skull Phantom Menace?
NeoGAF, which I'm a big fan of, I like that site a lot. They have a thread that says Twisted Metal demo impressions, and I'm not clicking on it, but I'm refreshing the main page and seeing every minute you're getting like 30 new comments, and I'm like, oh shit, don't click on it, because I was nervous, I was terrified, And okay, you know what? We don't know if it's going to sell or fail, but it ain't Crystal Skull. I think what we've been saying, we feel this is the best Twisted Metal we've ever made, that we've left it all on the field, that this is the best we could do, and we're proud of it. And I think that's still a very accurate statement. I think most people are going to walk away from this game and say that is the definitive best Twisted Metal, and they've evolved it to be modern, but they've also kept sensibilities that we grew up with that we love. That's a long fucking answer, but I could talk all night about this shit. I love this fucking game.
All right, now obviously you said you check NeoGAF. You force yourself not to, but you end up reading the comments anyway.
On that thread, yes, I was terrified.
And on Twitter, you're getting messages all the time. And I know you don't want to let it ever get to you, but I'm sure every so often it sort of does. So do you want to give a blanket statement to all of the people who are going to, like the minority, obviously, who send you angry messages about little things they don't like here and there?
I really don't. You know what? I don't, because, I would regret the day we ever are doing work that we don't have people who are passionate enough to care that much. And so while it does hurt sometimes, and it's hard to hear sometimes they're right and we need to listen. Sometimes they're wrong, and it would be nice if they weren't such assholes, but ultimately at least they're engaged, and we owe them the best experience we can give them. So it's hard, but I wouldn't change it.
All right, so the game comes out on Valentine's Day. Do you think this is a game people should get for their significant others?
I do, but that's kind of my own kind of top secret plan that I will share with Games Radar only, if you want to hear. Yeah, so my thinking is, we've talked a lot about the online, which I think is great. I'm real proud of it, proud of the team. But the same couch 2, 3, 4 player split screen is just as robust. We're super proud of it. We love split screen local gaming. And my thinking is that we get, Valentine's together. They play Twisted, they go to dinner, they come home, they play Strip Twisted or whatever. It leads to some sex, leads to some babies, and we basically begin the creation of the Twisted Metal Nation, which is sort of what is going to sort of take over and sort of dominate the world in the next, probably 18 to 25 years. And that's kind of why we really made this game. Is it's kind of the first shot in a revolution to sort of take over. But that's just us. That's you and me. That's your audience. Don't let anybody know that.
All right, everyone, you heard it here first. David Jaffe wants you to buy Twisted Metal for your boyfriend or girlfriend and then have sex with them, which we can't really disagree with. So thank you very much. And populate the world. Right. The Twisted Metal Nation. Name at least one of them Sweet Tooth. And you can check out tons of Twisted Metal content on GamesRadar.com.